What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're going to love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
Yo, what's poppin'? All my peeps, it is I, your host with the most, Renaissance man who always thinks he can, your captain of all things nonsensical, and you know what? Fucking champion of the peeps, Patty Pitts, back to welcome you into my house for the eighth, numero ocho episode of the house show presented to you by Underground Sports Philadelphia. I'm joined, as always, by our founding father himself, Mr. KB. What's poppin'? How we doing back there?
Well, you know, we're living the dream, making things happen, bumping and grinding, busy, gotta go. Shout out to Oldie.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Busy week this week. We're making things happen, though. It's gonna be.
We have to.
It's gonna be a fun one. The Phils right now on the verge of winning 3 straight against those dirty, rotten, stinky New York Mets. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't like.
Birds are 1-0.
That's why I wore this today, because I just want to acknowledge that it is football season.
Jalen Carter football season. Dropping the
Hawlucha. Yeah. You know what? That's a great segue into like quasi wrestle.
That was wrestling.
Now. That was wrestling. No, that was wrestling, Kyle. That's why, like, I did want to bring it up on the show, because as soon as I saw that, my immediate reaction was, "What a heel! Great heel!"
Brandon Graham has a new podcast with PHLY, the All City Network's Philadelphia branch, and there's a clip that came out. He said he was on the field with him. Dak wouldn't have had time to spit.
Yeah, Brandon Graham would have hit him with an RKO out of nowhere. Like, we know this.
Oh, so funny. But dude, like,
Superman punch.
What happened to taunting being a 15-yard penalty in the NFL?
Right,
Dak taunted Jalen Carter. He looked up at him and was smiling and laughing like he was the Joker.
Okay, I'm gonna step out of the bias
not
here.
Condemning what. Jalen Carter did.
I want to put that in perspective.
They're not condoning. I do condemn.
Tomato potato. I do want to say that what he did was wrong. All right, can we agree? 100%. Don't spit on people.
100%.
All right. Okay. On top of that, you're upset that Dak did not get some sort of penalty too, because he definitely initiated it.
Give him a fine too. Give him like a $5,000 fine, like minimal, for instigating. Like he was first. Obviously, in anything they teach us in sports, you're always gonna, the retaliator is the one that always gets in trouble, and that's what Jalen Carter was. He retaliated, but Dak should, when that Zapruder film, angle of Dak Prescott spitting in the direction of Jalen Carter while he's behind his big bad offensive line that got touched up by the birds. And then he looks up and is like nodding and like cackling at Jalen Carter. Like, you're clearly instigating there. And I think he should have like a $10,000 fine, boom, slap on the wrist, it's over. But also the influence of Jalen Carter, because did you see 2 nights later that big boy from Florida spit on someone from USF?
That's what I'm saying, dude. It trickles down. Dude, spit, like, that's how gravity works. You spit one way, it goes down, and that's what it did. Like the college football.
Domino meme. We got Hawk Tua, and it led to Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott.
It's so on brand for Philly. I'm sorry. Like, it's so on brand that not even just for like you guys, but Philly Cowboys. Like, that is a Phillies Cowboys moment.
It's a moment forever now.
Yeah, like, you're gonna remember that in 20 years when we're talking about this on this, whatever underground.
100%.
Like, do you remember when Jalen Carter just spit on Dak Prescott, and then the Birds just went on to win week 1 or something? Like, that's why sports are cool. That's why sports are cool.
Good. This is why we play.
This is why we play. Spitting on players, winning Super Bowls, whatever, dude. I wish I could say the same about my Patriots, because, dude, it's a lot of hogwash talk on sports talk radio. Just complete overreaction. Like, it's week 1. I have learned to realize, learned that you don't count week 1. If you're, you don't really have to count week 1, because everyone's going out there and everyone's going to have a majority of the same issues.
Mm-hmm.
There's not going to be one specific thing that is going to be telling for an entire season's worth of games for a team. Like, yes, there were issues on both sides of the ball, but they're easy things to fix. Oh, they just weren't playing this. Like, I still have hope, is what I'm kind of trying to royal ramble on about. Is that I have hope, Kyle.
Yeah,
Drake,
they'll be fine. Like, it's like you said, it's week 1. Weird stuff happens all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
week 1 happens.
back.
NFL's back, baby. We got fantasy.
Yeah, we do.
Where'd you finish?
I somehow found a way to win, even though I put up the lowest score in our entire league of the winners. Because I...
Yeah.
Let me see here. I ended up 1-0. Shout out to Justin Jefferson not popping off on Monday Night Football. I scored 99.06 points.
I would have beat you, dick.
Everyone would have beaten me, except for whomever played, except for Christian. I scored the second fewest points in the league this week.
That's nonsense. That's nonsense, Kyle.
And I lost to my other league, but that's not the underground league, so we won't worry about that. But
I
had a rough week, nonetheless, because AJ Brown just a down game, T Higgins down game, Lions defense bad, Lamar Jackson saved me. Josh Jacobs was solid. It was a weird week, but we're 1-0.
Yeah, we're 0-1, and who the fuck is J Nov? He's the intern.
That's the boy Jacob Novick.
All right, well, I'm gonna kick your Rudy Poo candy ass this week, Jacob Novick. I'm gonna tell you right the fuck now.
It's just remember he's an ally, but he's not gonna watch wrestling, but he's an ally.
Yeah, that's fine. We still kick allies' ass. Like I'm still gonna kick your ass this week in fantasy. I mean, let's hope. For your sake, let's hope. Saquon. I think I had the 101 pick, so Saquon. And then, Kyle, I need you to rate this nickname on 1 to 10. Probably my new favorite player in the NFL. Lad McConkey the Honky.
Good grief.
Lad McConkey the Honky, baby. My tight end, wide receiver 1. So, I think I have Jameson Williams in every league. Not gonna lie.
He got paid right before opening week too.
Yeah, and then he had a down week. I had a suspicion about that. You can't have a signing right before like a big game or something, because then I feel like that suffers. The performance suffers. But
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was an interesting week, and I mean, you want to talk about wrestling? Bills Ravens was cinema.
It was. That was sports entertainment at its peak right there. It was awesome. Like, hate to say it though, I did fall asleep during it. On Sunday after 4:30, I was out for the next 11 hours.
Were you happy for Mr. Haley Steinfeld?
Hawk. Yeah.
Hawk guy.
Hawk guy. I love that. This thing I say that, but I love Josh Allen.
I know.
How can you hate the guy?
That's
Like,
the thing
he's such
too.
a
Like,
good dude.
everyone tries to pin all these quarterbacks against each other when, like, for the most part, they're all so likable. Like, this
They're
is the most
so,
likable era of NFL quarterback, in my opinion. There's very few that like obviously Mahomes has the disdain for a multitude of reasons, but like if you're a Chiefs fan, like you
I
fucking
love
love the
Mahomes.
guy.
I
But
love
like
Mahomes.
Jalen Hurts again gets a lot of shit because he just plays really well and people hate that, and they hate that he's a good-looking guy, and another, multitude of reasons why they hate him, but he's fucking awesome. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, like all these quarterbacks, Joe Burrow, like they're just so likable. And everyone just tries to create these like false
Narratives.
narrative arguments to fit their own
They're
case. Like
going to.
it's so silly, but like 95% of the quarterbacks in the NFL are so likable.
Oh no, they are. Like I have a tough time. I mean, the only real person I disdain is Dak Prescott. I do hate
Yeah,
Dak
I
Prescott.
don't like
And
Dak
not
for a
because
number
we're
of
in
reasons.
Philly. Like
I also don't
in
like
the
the
house.
guy who's not playing this year in Cleveland, but that speaks for itself.
Oh, that's obvious. It's not. I'm
Yeah.
like saying like ones to be like, oh, really? Why?
Yeah.
Like Dak, I just think he's a phony.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, that's football talk. I do got the
Football.
jersey on, but we do got the hat on. Talking wrestling today, Kyle. I threw this out to the callers, only a few bit, for a theme of weddings this week because I'm going to a wedding. Best friend's getting hitched. I am in the bridal party. And
You're in the bridal party.
that's what it's called. Like you just group it.
Oh, I thought you were going to be with the bride. I was like, that rocks.
I mean, I like it's okay. So it's funny because I obviously my best friend James is like ride or die BC High. But Riley, like we just have been good friends. We were good friends, like outside of them together. And she was the one who said to me, "Hey, I think he's really cute. Like you should like." She put the
played
bee in my bonnet,
matchmaker.
and I was like, "Hey, dude, she thinks you're pretty cute." And keep in mind, kid's 4.0. He's on varsity of like everything, rugby. He's just like, "Yeah, dude, I'm in." I'm like, "Just know." He's like, "Yeah, I'm in," because we hang on the same group, whatnot. And then what are we? That was senior year of high school, so we're a decade later, and here we are. I was supposed to officiate the wedding too, but then God stepped in because they're getting married in a church, so that was kind of tough.
That's sick. I've always wanted to play Match. I don't know if I've ever played Matchmaker. I think the closest I've come to Matchmaker is just the fact that I was friends with Matt growing up.
Yeah,
and then he married my sister.
You played like matchmaker by like association, like you
Right.
were
De facto matchmaker.
draft pick to be named later.
Yeah.
Type matchmaker.
I was cash considerations.
Yeah, God, yeah. That's so yeah. Like, but here's the thing, that's like a success story. I have so many just swing and misses. Like one I set up because at the time there's 5 of us in the group. 4 of us were dating people.
Uh-huh.
And it was Valentine's Day before we go up to the single guys New Hampshire house, vacation house.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, dude, like I can't, as a good friend, know that you're gonna sit alone in your house Valentine's Day of senior year of high school. Like, you need to at least do something. All right. You can play video games any other night. So we set him up with obviously a friend of the girls we were dating, whatever. And to this day, he says it is the worst, one of the worst first dates he ever been on, as ever went on. So you can't win them all, you know. You can't win them all. So
that's so wild. But yeah, you're going to a wedding this weekend.
Going to a wedding, playing golf on Friday. And then after the wedding, we have a backyard party with, I don't know if you ever heard of him, Dalton and the Sheriffs.
No.
So it's this guy, it's No, Dalton is like the main act, but then he has his band.
Okay.
He's not like. Okay, I'm comparing him to Bruce because it's like Bruce in the E Street Band.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Dalton and like he's
Yeah.
people. Okay.
It's like Hootie and the Blowfish.
Exactly. Thank you. No, don't forget Hootie. All I want to be with. Anyways, he's performing.
AIOU.
He's performing in the bride's parents' backyard.
Oh,
for like
sick.
an after wedding party with like food trucks and shit.
That's the move, man.
Dude,
That's the move for weddings. Food trucks are the wave.
I'm not kidding. This is gonna be just a euphoric weekend. I am so excited to be passenger and just on for the ride. I just want to be along for the ride. Just coast because
I'm so happy I'm out of my like wedding era because from 2001 to 2025 I had at least one wedding every single year. This is the first, or 2024. I mean, this is the first year, 2025. That is, because who knows when people are listening to this, that I don't have a wedding that I have to attend, and genuinely, it's the biggest sigh of relief.
I got this, and the big guy just got engaged. Big Ben.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's my dog. Shout out to Big Ben and Kate.
I have maybe 2, maybe 3 that could be possible in the next couple of years. But then outside of that, it's like just company people if they get married. And then I feel like I'm good, which is such a relieving feeling.
So are you expecting me to get married anytime soon?
No. I want everyone to go at their own pace. I know you're in a happy, nice, fun, committed relationship.
No, it's great. Like, we're doing it. Like it's a very nice.
You're living.
Thing. Yeah, like where there's ups downs, but they're fun up downs.
You're just not checking boxes.
We're not there yet. Like but like I don't know, the fact that I'm in this mood because of the relationship and am here, to be able to talk this shit with you. You know what I mean? So it's nice. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. Especially have someone to go out to dinner with, because Kyle, I got a fuck ton of restaurants that I gotta go to.
Dude, I gotta send you that app too. I gotta send you.
Yeah, you gotta send me that app because I need leads. So
I need to find someone that works with them so they can advertise with us.
You need to come up here strictly for the Spanish food.
Dude,
and
I told my
not restaurant Spanish food. I'm saying like this is authentic shit.
Dude, I told my mom.
Yeah.
I go to Cape May, New Jersey every year for my birthday. I've been doing it since 2022. I went to this one restaurant after my best friend's wedding that I officiated. We went to this restaurant because it was restaurant week down there. And it was like the one place that was like willing to like just be open and like take people in. Like other places you needed reservations and everything. Mm-hmm. So we go in. So I go to this restaurant every year for my birthday. Now they have cheesesteak birria tacos that are to die for.
Oh, that sounds good.
And it's just so good. So I go there every year. That's like my birthday dinner with my parents. Or like we do lunch on the Sunday and then we go watch the Eagles game down there and everything.
That's awesome.
But they do restaurant week down there. And I told my mom, I was like, you and my sister do a shit ton of things together. We should go do restaurant week in Cape May one year. And just one of the days, just go down, fucking eat our faces off.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'd be down. I've come to the realization over the past couple of months, Pitsy, anything I lob to my mom that she wants to do, our wonderful CFO, she has been more open to doing things as of late. That I don't feel nervous about giving her the most out-of-pocket. I told her I wanted to go see Hamilton on Broadway because Leslie Odom Jr. is going to be back for the fall run.
I did see someone post that, and I got excited. I
told my mom, I was like, I would love to go see him in Hamilton. She was like, well, how much are tickets? She didn't even hesitate. She asked how much were tickets.
That was just what's up.
I was like, we're talking about Hamilton right now. And for what it is, and Leslie Odom Jr. being in it, day of, if you buy the tickets at like the box office for like the people that don't show up and everything, they start at like $120 a ticket. That's not that bad.
It's not bad to see Leslie Odom Jr. in Hamilton. That's a steal. That's a fucking steal. When I go to Broadway play.
It's incredible.
Now that my mom's retired, she's like out and about.
Love it.
It's dude. She told me the other day she sat outside of Starbucks and just sat there with her phone and her coffee.
Bliss.
Dude, she's worked for like what 30 something years.
Bliss.
Dude, incredible. Fucking incredible.
Pitsy, we're 20 minutes into this thing. Let people know where they can contact you.
Yeah,
so
dude.
They can be a part of the show.
Dude, do you want to get a part of this action? Fuck the wrestling for a second. Let's talk. Like, that was some good banter we had there, and that's good conversation. Everyone loves good conversation. Leave me a voicemail. Anything you got, from wedding talk to your best Spanish food recommendations, because Kyle and I will muck it up, or if it circling back now to wrestling, past, present, or future takes. Let me know. All right. All you got to do is just go to speakpipe.com/official house show to leave me a voicemail and have your voice be heard. Kyle, we got a lot as in the Nonsense Wrestling Federation, which I give an update every Thursday over on No Nights Off. Go check that YouTube channel out. That match is concluded. So this is going to start us off. Who's going to start us off?
Well, Pitts, we got 4 callers this week. I think we start with, I believe, recurring caller, multiple time caller. I had to put it in as Lukey because Luke was already taken. But I believe this is Luke who called in a couple of weeks ago. So we'll start things off with Luke.
Pat, it's Luke in Bristol. Let's make one thing perfectly clear off the bat. If your best wedding in wrestling is not the index wedding, you are wrong. It's that plain and simple, you're wrong. It was a wedding that ended in marriage, which does not happen a lot. It had some incredible comedic moments, especially Andre Chase. And with the facelift that was going to be NXT 2.0, this was the one thing that the company gave the audience, saying, we're going to reward you for taking this trip with us. It was perfect. The worst wrestling wedding, I'm tempted to say Kane and Lita. And the only reason I'm not sold is because it gave us Gene Snitsky punting a baby. And thanks to Gene's right foot, I can't definitely say it was the worst wedding, but that one's probably it.
Kyle, no, it's a great call from Lukey. Thank you. I really wish the sentence of Gene Snitsky punting a baby wasn't real, because that happened. That's wrestling for you. For any of our new wrestling fans who started watching because they were bored during 2020. Yeah, Gene Snitsky punted a baby because of that wedding. That actually is a great segue to my top 5. I had a top 5 wrestling weddings.
We got a Pitsy list back again.
We got a list. And
list.
Pat's list, baby. I'm coming back to the house. You need shit to put on the walls. I came up with a top 5 that I wanted to bring up and be post out and see what the peeps are thinking. I'm gonna have it right here. And the thing is, Luke kind of stole my thunder with my number 1, because I rewatched that today thanks to WWE playlists, and I forgot about the Andre Chase thing, and I forgot about the Andre Chase thing, but the fact that, you know what, fuck it, I'll save it for my number 1. Here we go. You want to hear the list, Kyle? I wish we had music, but
hold on.
Do you really? You're a peach.
Hold on.
God, you're like a peach in April.
Let me see if I can bring back.
I don't know what that means.
That was a nice little Masters reference. A peach in April. Hello, friends.
Hola, amigos.
Do I have it on here?
I wish you do. I'm gonna wait. Where is it? Oh, the house show lists. Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, I got it. All right, I'm looking at it right now, and this is a good list. All right, this is a good list.
Here we go.
I wish I had more ammo for lists, like range of lists for weddings, because it's all WWE. All my lists are WWE. But I know there are others. That's why people are going to comment.
I'm trying to get this loaded.
Oh,
It's gotta
start the
work.
match.
This is so vintage Pat Pitts at Underground.
This is why I am the champ of the peeps and the champ of Underground, because retro shit. Look at that. That's so pretty. So fucking pretty.
All
While
right.
you're you got it?
Are you ready? Pitts, tell
Load
me
it.
tell me what I gotta do.
You gotta hit that music. All right. KB, are you ready for another pitch list? The house. Looking at number 5, AJ Lee says I do to becoming new GM of Raw. It was, I forget if it was the 1000th episode of Raw. I think it was. Daniel Bryan and her were supposed to be married, but when she said I do, it wasn't to Daniel Bryan. She was accepting a role to be the new general manager of Raw and torment Daniel Bryan's life. Fucking incredible. That's why it's at number 5. Number 4, Macho Man and Elizabeth opened Jake the Snake's gift. Spoiler alert, it was a snake. That happened. Imagine opening your gifts and a goddamn python just like comes out of nowhere and just slithers it. That would freak me out so much, and kind of on brand for Jake the Snake. So that's number 4. Number 3, he did mention the worst wedding of all time. I love this wedding for one reason and one reason only. Kane pile drove a priest. You're damn right. He pile drove a priest after the wedding went awry. Like, it was insane. Absolute insanity. Number 2, Triple H low-key drugged Stephanie McMahon and then married her at a drive-through wedding chapel. Kyle, this is kicked off the McMahon Helmsley era, and is kind of weird to think that low-key they were dating during this time, but we're not going to go there. The fact that this wedding was starting that era of Triple H, I loved it. And then number 1 is definitely Index. I mean, Luke said it. It's the only wedding in wrestling history that ends with both parties saying I do. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. And they kiss, and then we go to commercial. That was it. There was no hoopla. There was no affair revealed. There was no fisticuffs thrown. It was just nice and happy. That's why it's at number 1. And it's low-key the greatest love story in all of NXT. So it's my list, baby.
What a list. What a throwback.
That was a throwback. That was I like that. That felt good. I haven't done one of those in a while.
I took a page out of your book from doing the NFL recaps like we used to do on the main pod. I have a new segment that I deployed this week. It is the feel good, play good Venn diagram.
Look good. I love it. That's awesome.
It's perfect. I'll explain it in more detail when we wrap the show. But good
Oh,
list.
that's
We'll
incredible.
definitely put that on a graphic for
As we should. That's incredible. The boy. Go check him out.
Great call. Let's go to our next caller, Pitts. I've got Hector queued up for you.
Hector
the Protector. You're on the house show.
Hola, amigo. Tengo una pregunta. ¿Qué es lucha things? No sé lucha things. Ok, no sé. Necesito una respuesta, por favor.
Yeah, Kyle, do you have something to add?
No comment.
Okay. Did you know what he said? Do you need translation?
Yes, I do.
Oh, all right. Okay, so Hector asked, "What are lucha things?" He doesn't know what that word means. Ironic enough, but you know what? That's nonsense. I'm here to solve it. Because it has been seen online. It's like, oh, they're doing lucha things, and lucha things to me is real graps, technical wrestling on the mat, but also high flying. There needs to be a high flying element to lucha. And that's why it's in my top 3, if not my favorite style of wrestling. It's exciting, like there's constant action. It's not a slow paced match where they're, in doing submission after submission, hold after hold. It's fast paced. There's quick hits, high flying. It keeps you on your feet, and it's a good way to get you excited for the rest of the card. Good. Buen pregunta, Hector. Buen pregunta.
Love it. Love a little definition call. It's the definition of the week.
Definition of the week.
We
Learn
should
your
do that on
terms.
the show too.
Dude, yeah, because that's the thing. There's so many terms in wrestling.
Term talk
That
with Pat Pitts.
because I think I sent you something and you didn't know what it was. And I was like, oh, it's a
what was it? You texted it to me.
Was it like heel? But you know what heel is.
It was something about Wyatt 6 buried.
Hey, there it is. Term talk. Here it is. All right. Term talk. Buried, Kyle, is a term that has been thrown around. It was a term that's been thrown around that says that a certain talent wrestler is being put down and made to look foolish, and it then eventually lead to their release. Like, they're not going to go up in the card. They're not going to become champion. They're just going to be, here and then here and here and slowly get buried down the card.
Interesting.
More you know.
I didn't get what 6 meant.
That's their name, Wide Six.
Oh, okay. So that's
the group.
It was throwing me off.
That's the group that the wrestler Bray Wyatt who died, his brother is now Uncle Howdy, continuing on the legacy of him through this gimmick. It's really so well done. So well done.
Got it. What was I gonna bring up? Speaking of wrestling terms and talk, since we last recorded, I mean, Pokemon's been in the wrestling world. You have a new favorite Pokemon, Mega Hawlucha.
I think do you think he did? That's the thing. I think he does some lucha things.
He does a lot of lucha things. That's Rey Mysterio as a Pokemon.
I did see that, and then like hours later, I saw 3 other people talking about it, and it was just a quote that's like, "Bro, that's Rey Mysterio." It's like, "Bro, that's just straight up," or "Bro, it's Penta." I was like, "This is hilarious."
Dude, Hawlucha rules. Lucha,
Kyle, you would like it. It's so fast paced that it feels like you're like at like some sort of football event.
Speaking of lucha, which we'll get back to Hawlucha because I want your overall takes on it in general. But do you remember Do you remember Kids WB growing up, like Saturday morning cartoons?
Yeah.
Do you remember the show, the critically acclaimed Mucha Lucha?
I do, but didn't really watch it.
Dude, you need to go back and watch that show now. I got to see where you can watch it. You would be in your glory.
Really? Maybe that's a watch along.
It is like kid wrestlers going to lucha school.
Oh, that's dude.
And they all get their signature. They all have a signature move.
Yep, you have to.
And when they do the signature move, they turn into whatever it is.
They have to what?
They like turn into whatever their signature move is.
Oh, that's so cool.
So like the main character, I forget his name. I think his name is Ricochet, which is hilarious.
Yes, that's hilarious.
A wrestler named Ricochet. His signature move was pulverizing pinball, and he turned into a pinball, and it looked like he was bouncing around a pinball machine against his opponent in the ring whenever he used that signature move.
That'd be a cool finisher.
It was incredible.
Yeah, I like that. All right,
I think you can watch it on Amazon Prime.
Okay, so if I can watch, I can't do like it on the screen.
Oh, it's on HBO Max. It's on HBO Max.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit. You gotta watch Mucha Lucha. It's from 2002. There's 3 seasons. It's so
Oh my
goddamn
God.
good.
Dude.
I also
All
need
right.
to see who these voice actors were for you for a minute so I can see if there's anybody of note. I've been wanting to bring this up to you for such a long time.
Oh man. I'm always looking for a new cartoon to watch. Like
It's so
dude,
good.
cartoons just puts me such at ease. That's everyone talks about guilty pleasures. Crap, like it's hot.
Yeah, so the voice of Mr. Crocker is one of the voice actors.
The dude, no way.
Yeah.
That's a good. I was actually just watching Fairly Odd Parents the other day. That's funny.
So good. Yeah, Mucha Lucha. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend for all the wrestling fans out there. Because I feel like there's a crop of wrestling fans that either don't remember or they weren't alive in 2002 to watch Mucha Lucha when it was on the air.
So yeah, a lot of wrestling fans were not alive in 2002. They would not have suffered through what we did in 2010s. And I joined back at not a good time in high school. Those were some dog days. Yeah, we have it really good right now, Kyle.
But what were your initial thoughts when I sent you Mega Hawlucha?
Mega Hawlucha?
Yeah, the Pokemon that we like.
Oh,
about.
I
what
laughed
were your
out loud.
initial thoughts?
I laughed
like
out
when
loud
you saw it.
Oh, I was like, that thing's awesome. Like, I wanted to be that thing's manager. Like, I want that to get in the ring and me just be its manager, like a Paul Heyman, wise man. Like, that thing is a moneymaker.
If you were a Pokemon trainer, that's your star. That's your ace.
I'm putting him over. Dude, he's my I'm putting him in the main event, baby.
Dude, and they've been doing like, because the new Pokemon game comes out in October, and they've been doing like, so they're bringing Mega Evolution back. That was a thing from Generation 6. They're bringing it back now for this game, and they've been doing mini trailers for all the new Mega Evolutions. So the Mega Hawlucha trailer was him in like a wrestling match against a Machamp.
I saw a picture of that, I think then.
It was
I
incredible.
didn't know what the name
they
of
made
it
like
was.
a whole poster for it. It was awesome.
Dude, wrestling is getting pop culture popular again. I'm telling you, dude. It's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling to see like Cody Rhodes in a feature. You know what I mean? Like MJF is in Hollywood roles now, and he's not even a WWE guy. You know what I mean? Like that's even cooler to see. You know, he was in Happy Gilmore too, and you know, like it's really cool. It is cool to see that. So, and the shit that you can buy online.
Great
in this,
segue.
that's what I do. All the shit you can buy online on WWE Shop in this era of wrestling. Like there's some, I think I got this hat on WWE Shop. My Yeet sweatshirt. It's a little too warm for that right now, but we got the Yeet sweatshirt upstairs. And you can even help me out while helping yourself out to a sweet treat from the WWE Shop. Use our code. All right, in the link in the description below. Click that link to buy something of your choosing from the WWE Shop. The WWE Shop offers the very latest official merchandise from World Wrestling Entertainment, including event merchandise and fan gear from the top superstars in sports entertainment. So use our link in the description to shop your favorite fan gear from WWE Shop and help support the house show.
Once we get to a certain number of subscribers, we'll do a WWE Shop giveaway. I think that'll rock.
Dude, how do you think I am ensembling my John Cena Halloween costume?
Dude, and I just went onto the website to look because we typically like to highlight some new things on there. Obviously, the return of AJ Lee. She's got a whole capsule on there, and it looks sweet.
Dude, her new shirt looked nice. Her husband was wearing it. That's love.
Big wife.
Love this week. CM Punk's a big wife guy.
Big wife guy.
Seth Rollins is too. Big wife guy. Big wife guy.
A lot of big wife guys in the WWE. But yeah, use that link, like Pitsy said. Shop with WWE Shop. It's linked in the description. And rep your favorite wrestlers. Get all that new gear. They got a whole bunch of stuff for John Cena with Mitchell and Ness. It's fantastic.
Did you see the football jersey?
It's so good. The White Sox-esque jersey is awesome.
Yeah, the Chain Gang one.
Yeah.
My goal is to get where this title and where that title, and he has a basketball jersey that says Chain Gang University from when he was that character. Oh my god, dude. Oh, I love that era.
Yeah,
That era John Cena was unreal. So go do that. Go use our link and buy it right now.
Support the show. Support the show.
Please. Help me not sell fish.
Help you pay the house bills.
Help me pay the house bills. You know how expensive it is to light this place? Have the 2 screens going right now. We have one Nonsense Wrestling Federation. We get AEW coming up in a little bit. Like, come on. Come on.
Use the link. Shop at WWE Shop. Shout out to them for supporting the house show. Pitts, we got 2 more callers here. Would you like to hear from Wally or Brett Goslin?
That's Brett Goslin. I want to hear from my dog. I think that's who I think it is. So I only know one Brett Goslin.
First time caller.
First time caller, for sure.
First time caller, long time listener, Brett Goslin. Now on the house show.
RG, Brett Ryan Goslin. My question for Mr. Pat Pitts here is, who would you say is on the Mount Rushmore of the last 25 years of professional wrestling? So from 2000 all the way to 2025, who is on the Mount Rushmore of the 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s?
All right. Kyle, I think it's time to get my handy-dandy notebook.
Love to see it.
Get that out, because that's a great question from Ryan Gosling. Shout out to BRG. Sweet. But anyways, that's a great... I feel like this is the most... Like, I like these Mount Rushmores where it's a little bit more specific. Because I like, who's your Mount Rushmore of NFL players? It's like, what the... It's you can go so many different directions. I could go I could put 4 faces on there, and not one of them be Tom Brady, and I'm kind of right. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. But the 2000s, I mean, the obvious one is just John Cena. Like, that's just the easiest name to put on there, because the man carried an entire company through for 20 years, through the good and terrible. I mean, Kyle, you want to talk about buried? Here's an example of buried, is squashing an entire faction of 7 dudes in one match and killing their momentum, where you don't make them credible and essentially have to break them up. Anyways, I'm back on track. John Cena is definitely one. I want, like, you have to put Randy. I'm sorry, you have to put Randy Orton. I'm going longevity here too, because I feel like that plays a factor. I don't want to put AJ Styles on there. I'm gonna put. See, here's the thing. I want to put Seth. However, we do need to put some women on here. We need to get some women on here. So I think Seth's gonna be my 5th guy. We're gonna write maybe renovations, whatever. I'm putting Bayley.
Or do you do a men's Mount Rushmore and a women's Mount Rushmore?
All right, I'll do that. So, all right, so men's, I'll finish off with Seth Rollins, and I can't. I gotta acknowledge him. I have to acknowledge our tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I really do. Hate him or love him, the man carried the pandemic on his shoulders with the Bloodline story. Yes, it was boring at times, but have you ever seen Thor Dark World? But you loved Endgame. You know what I mean? It's that type of thing where there was shitty aspects, but it was the most compelling story on WWE television at that time. And look at where he's put us right now in the on the map. Cody Rhodes definitely helped with that, but look at where he's brought WWE. It's so you have to put Roman Reigns on there. All right, let's go to women now. So it's Bayley. See, the thing with the women is there's 3 women out of the 4 horsewomen that I'm putting on immediately. Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. You need to put them on there. And this is where it can get controversial, Kyle. Okay, this is where it can get controversial because you could put Rhea Ripley, you could put Bianca Belair, and you can put Io Sky or Asuka. Those are 4 women right there that you can make a Mount Rushmore all on its own. So it is tough, and I think I have to put Bianca Belair. I have to put Bianca Belair because Bianca is the only one out of those 4 that I just mentioned that has not main evented a WrestleMania. Bayley still hasn't, but not why she's on there. So yeah, I'm going. That's my men's, and that's my women's WWE Mount Rushmore since 2000s. Oh, 2000s. No, I'm taking it back. I'm taking Bayley off. I'm sorry. It's 2000s. I was only doing 2010s. Trish Stratus replaces Bayley. I hate to do it. I really hate to do it, but it is Trish Stratus. So men's, we have Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Randy Orton. And for the women, we have Trish Stratus, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair.
I dig it.
Can you dig it? Sucker. Not bad. Not bad. I'd like to hear what's your Mount Rushmore. I would like to know the peeps Mount Rushmore. Leave it in the chat down below. Did I miss anyone? Do you want to roast me for putting someone on over another person? Go for it. I'm like a sponge. I'll just soak it up and then someone will wash it out later.
Leave a voicemail with it too.
Yeah. Do that.
Good call. Good call.
Great call.
One final caller, Pitsy. And that is Wall. Did the Red Sox mascot call?
I fucking hope so, man. I love Wally so much. Like
that's the only Wally I know.
That's the only Wally I want to go to Fenway Park with. I'll tell you that. I love Wally.
All right, Wally. Maybe the Red Sox mascot. You are on the house show.
Is it going? Is it going back? It's Wally Jenner again. From your past. I've been thinking, what's the best marriage that never happened in WWE history or WWF, depending on your age, gender, and demographic, generally speaking. I was recently thinking back about how Mae Young birthed a hand, and that was, oh boy, did that get me going. Oh, yeah. I digress. So yeah, I'm wondering what you think is the best WWE or WWF marriage or dating that never happened that probably should have. Second time caller, long time listener. You take care now.
Dude, the breath at the end felt like he just like relieved himself. God, fuck it. I'll go to Fenway with that, Wally. Any day of the
electric.
Week. I'll go to Fenway any day of the week with that.
We got some great callers this week. Golly. This might be our best roster of callers, top to bottom.
Dude, I'd put these guys on a match card for sure. Dude, there's so many names that popped up.
I'm just gonna
and
make a
then
quote card for Wally that just says "sigh."
just all right, I will address the elephant in the room of that call. Yes, Mae Young did actually birth a hand because of love. Yeah, the Attitude Era is a crazy time, man. And on the 1000th episode of Raw, they had someone dress up in a hand and come over with Mae Young and say, "Hi, I'm her son," and that's peak wrestling, man. Holy shit. Crazy. Tajiri and Tori Wilson pops into mind. I just like them. Mickey James and John Cena had like a little fling back in the later 2000s, early 2010s that I would have liked to see become more like a power trip. Like I like the power trip angles anytime they do it in wrestling. When you add like a quasi romantic element to it, makes it a little bit more intriguing. So I like that. If we want to go all wrestling, that never happened. I would like to see like because there's I'm trying to think of wrestling couples that never got together or couples that may not. Dolph Ziggler and Nikki Bella. I would like to see that come to full fruition, like they're in love. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's a crazy thing. Like you see love angles a lot, but they're all just like for the most part comedic, or they're added in to add spice to the main feud. You know, I would like to see Tess like, all right, so in kayfabe, there's a kayfabe multiverse where Stephanie McMahon doesn't marry Triple H because on the show, Stephanie's boyfriend was this wrestler Test, and they were supposed to get married, and he was supposed to, be part of the family. He's just the good long blonde hair. He's like 6'4", like whatever. And that's when Triple H took married Stephanie McMahon without her knowledge, and they became an item. So I think like any other ones, even John Cena would have been cool. There's so many that are just like I can't even think of them. There's been so many. Did you know that there was a gay wedding ceremony back in the early 2000s, 2002, between Billy and Chuck? Yeah, Billy and Chuck. They were partners, but everyone was like, "Oh, they're a little bit more than partners." And they had a love ceremony. Like it wasn't called a wedding; it was called something else. And they were under the assumption that it was a publicity stunt, but their manager, promoter, whatever his role was at the time, his name was Rico. Rico's like, no, like it gets go with it. Like, just this is what I signed up for, whatever. And it turns out that the guy who was officiating under the mask was Eric Bischoff, the general manager for the other show, and just had these two Samoan dudes kick the shit out of them, and it started a feud with them. And it started a feud between shows.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, dude, WWE, I'm telling you, like the old school WWE, you're just like, how the fuck did they put this on television? And how are they allowed? Like, oh my God. Like, there's a reason why I am the way I am. I wouldn't change it for a damn thing. I wouldn't change it for a damn thing.
That's hysterical.
You know how many late nights wrestling got me through?
Speaking
Insomnia.
of wrestling, I have the Phillies game on right now, and they cut the commercial. There's a Phillies guy in a lucha mask.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's everywhere. Get used to it. It's fucking everywhere.
Dude, remember when Fletcher Cox wore the lucha mask at Super Bowl Media Day?
I do. Remember when Jason Kelsey wore the lucha mask post
Him
Super
and Lane
Bowl?
Johnson
Yeah, and then they
at
showed up in
WrestleMania.
lucha. I saw two Eagles kind of play.
Yeah.
They played. They were on the field.
Is that the link?
It was at the link. I saw two guys at the link.
I saw
But
Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson.
I still didn't get to listen to Fly Eagles Fly or sing the touchdown song.
It's a good one.
It's the only that is I love when there's some sort of song or chant or something in sports.
We get more in American sports.
We need that more. Like especially Boston, we don't have any chants like that. Like
it's so good.
We have more songs.
You want to talk about like villainous and heel like? I went to the first Eagles Giants blackout game when the Eagles debuted their all black uniforms back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a Giants fan sitting behind me and the group of people I was with. And like the people I was with, they have season tickets there. We're like in the end zone in front of the Jumbotron. So anytime the Eagles score, they play Fly Eagles Fly. And everyone sings along. They put the words up on the Jumbotron and everything.
Yeah.
So the one guy I'm with turns around and tells the Giants fan, they put the words on the scoreboard so that even people like you can sing along with us. As he's conducting our whole section,
the
in
maestro.
Fly Eagles Fly.
That's awesome. Like
It
we
was
don't
so
have
great.
any of that in Boston. Like we don't even college
Sweet
stuff.
Caroline.
That's a song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is a song that was made by someone else. That wasn't made like for the team.
Fair.
You know, I love that shit. Like, just because I feel like I've never been. Yeah, it's so cool. It's such a cool.
I always look
aspect
at
of the game.
Liverpool in Premier League, and they have "You'll Never Walk Alone."
Dude. Yeah,
Ugh.
like that's international fans. That's where. So,
dude, that video.
Have you noticed? That's I just about to segue into this. Like,
I saw
have you
Jimmy
seen...
reposted that and like,
yeah,
on my timeline, and I was like, holy shit!
Like that's something that international wrestling fans have started. Are more chants that more chants. They're singing along to the songs. They're coming up with their own original chants, and
it's so
the
good.
American fans are taking it over. Not more so those chants because they're more that, but more singing along to the songs.
It's so
Cody
good.
Rhodes. No one sang along to Kingdom really until WWE. No one did. If you watch him in AEW, when it goes whoa and the entire crowd goes whoa,
dude, it's
good. Silent in AEW.
That's crazy.
But the pyro, like it's so good.
It's perfect.
The fact that Randy Orton, they sing his theme song now, that was not a thing. That was not a thing in 2009.
It makes everything that much more enhanced.
More like you're there, like that makes you want to go to the show and be part of it. And as someone who's
50,000 people just fanning like fucking Jey Uso.
I was me in Vegas. I am just like what's up? I was just, and I look around and there's just tens of thousands of people, like fucking crazy.
It's awesome. I think that's one of the coolest parts about wrestling is it gives that like international, especially like European soccer feel when people are singing along, and it makes it more of a spectacle, which it should be.
It should be. That's the whole point of it. Like that's why I want to bring people in my life who they don't watch it or whatever. That's why I want to bring them to the shows, because there's nothing like being there. You've been to sports games, you've been to movies, concerts, plays, theater. Yeah, those are all like one thing, but wrestling encapsulates all of it. Like it's everything I just mentioned thrown into a keg. That's literally what it is. And it's the greatest form of entertainment on God's green earth. I stand by that. There's a little bit of professional wrestling in everything that you see. Everything. That's why I love it. Great set.
Yeah.
Great question.
Great question there, Patty
That
Pitt.
was tough.
You're gonna hit the meanest Fortnite Gwitty after this show.
That my niece and nephew were trying to teach me to gritty and saying it's the easiest dance. So I don't know why I'm gonna. She tried to teach me TikTok dance. I told her I'm going to the wedding, and she's like, "We need to know these dances." I'm like, I don't think I do, but go for it. And she teaches me like you do this and then, and I'm like, Annie, those are too many steps. There's a way. Like I need a lean with it. When I was trying to show her that, I showed her lean with it, rock with it.
Should have taught her the Soldier Boy.
That's next. That's fucking next.
Crank that Soldier Boy.
You, how about me? You, Superman. That dude, those did that hits. That hits.
The stanky leg. Stanky leg's making a comeback.
I still hit the stanky leg to this day. I still hit it. I hit the stanky leg. Dougie. Dougie's a go-to. You know, Cat Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Cat Daddy is going to be pulled out this weekend.
Daddy.
I'm gonna hit that so hard on the dance floor. Oh, part of because I'm in the bridal party is we have to make an entrance with the bridesmaid. So I'm trying to think of ideas. I'm watching entrances. I have like a few in mind, but a lot of them like involve pyro. So like I can't be like, hey Riley. So like, can I just bring like a ton of fireworks in? I really want to hit the whoa, and
dude,
everyone needs to say whoa.
You should do the Triple H entrance.
This thing, I spit, that gets on Nana, and I'm tossed. Like, I can't, like, this is, I would love to. Listen, if it was up to me, I'd be coming out in my Ulafala, and we'd be hitting the ones up if it was up to me. But I'm like I'm trying to think of entrances that have like a cool like stage thing, and then they walk down. Like something like that. But everything I can think of is on the top rope or giving the crowd the birds. And I can't just walk in. Pat and Vanessa, sup bitches.
You guys should just yeet into
Yeeting can be involved. I would yeet with Vanessa. I would.
Pause.
Kyle, I said I'm happy and secure.
That is
why wrestling fans and normal people
wrestling term of endearment.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like wrestling fans and normies have like two different vernaculars. Like it's jargon. It's two different languages. Sometimes.
Dude, speaking of wrestling, one of these days when it happens, I know it's happening this year, but obviously that's definitely not in the cards. But one of the years that it does happen, especially in Philly, we should do a vlog, man on the street, of Eagles Bills tailgate.
Oh yeah,
that's just wrestling in and of itself. All the tables and
yes, anytime someone goes through a table, that is professional wrestling. The Dudley Boys created that in 1999. Like this is elementary.
Eagles Bills is in Buffalo this year, like the weekend after Christmas.
Okay,
it's cold. It's gonna be snowing.
You know what? I like that though. If it's cold and low-key snowy,
shirtless. You already know Jason Kelsey's probably gonna be there.
Yeah. They cut from the same cloth, Bills and Eagles. It's yes. Bills and Eagles fans. It's same cloth. I can't hate the Bills. I don't like the Bills because they're in my division, but I can't hate the Bills. Like they put their fans through tables at tailgates like it is a wrestling show. They put it. They hit a choke slam. They'll hit a frog splash.
Have you ever seen the mustard guy?
Yeah, he just douse it and catch it. It's gross. I couldn't do that.
It's foul.
That's too much.
It's crazy.
I can't. No, like what? After that, I need a shower, and I'm at a tailgate. There's no shower around.
Right.
Ugh, gross. Fucking foul.
So funny. Yeah. Good
That's
show.
The house. Good show. Wrap it up. And if you listen to that and you're like, oh, I want my thoughts on this. Oh, I kind of want to be doused in ketchup and mustard. Well, you can tell me why And along with your wrestling comment, if you go over to speakpipe.com/official house show, leave me a voicemail about anything, nonsense. What's going on wrestling now? What was my favorite thing that happened in the past? What do I think will happen in the future at WrestlePalooza? Spoiler alert, I think John Cena's getting F5'd. But I have more comments or more thoughts. All you got to do is ask me by going to speakpipe.com/official house show. And follow Underground or follow the house show. We have our own social media channels. Follow us over on Instagram at Official House Show and Twitter X at Real House Show. Follow Underground Sports on all social media platforms, Underground PHI. And then follow me over on all the social media feeds at Patty Pitts. Patty with 2 D's, no T's.
Throw some D's on that.
Some D's. I'm gonna be throwing some D's on that dance floor, baby. Shaking that ass, dude. I'm getting like all loosed up now. I threw on AJ Lee's theme song, which I'm gonna send you after this, and you're gonna understand why I was twerking for the first time. I was getting so ready, just like let's light it up, light it. It felt like a 2000s like pop girly song that you hear at a middle school dance that you just getting it on, and then that girl comes over like, "Hey Pat," I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And it's like, "Do you want to dance?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be great." And then we dance, and it's
We can
nice.
dance if we want to.
You can leave your friends behind, because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine. Hell yeah, KB. Sound us off. Sound us off.
Yeah, follow the house show on social. It's at Official House Show on Instagram, and at Real House Show on Twitter. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Official House Show. That really helps this bad boy continue to grow and helps Pitsy do more really fun and dope stuff. We're trying to take this thing to the moon. So definitely subscribe on Apple and Spotify. That also helps. The more subscribers, the more content Pitsy's going to be able to do, and he'll be able to leave the house and do some fun things, a little road tripping, all that kind of stuff. So
We're trying to blow the roof off this house.
bang.
There it is. Got it.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
Subscribe. Follow, and leave those voicemails. Speakpipe.com/official house show. And check out WWE Shop. Link in the description. Shop with our link so that they know you're coming from us. And Pitsy, final words here as we head off into the sunset from another episode of the House Show.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy that episode of SmackDown because you were listening to this on a Friday. Enjoy that episode of SmackDown. Enjoy Worlds Collide, Dirty Dom becoming double campeon. And enjoy love. Love is love. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless. Remember, you can do it. All I gotta do is try. Live Moss if you want to.